Hey Tubes, Blazer Project. Well, as you all know, the weather in the past couple of days has been insane. And I mean, if you follow Weather Channel in the news, you all know just how bad it's gotten. Freaking washer stinks. That's what I was smelling, sorry. But, I'm back on the weather bit. I mean, here's what it did to my freaking tarp building where the Blazer sits. Put the tripod down real quick. I mean, it moved the whole building. I mean, you can see where it was. I mean, freaking moved it that much. And also, bent one of the legs pretty good. So, today's plan is move the building back, pull all these up, restake this whole thing, plus also get the engine stand moved, these two stall mats moved into where they're supposed to go, and just get this area cleaned up. Gotta move the mowers. Hopefully the Dayton starts. I have not fired that sucker up, but it's gonna be instrumental today. And if the wind blows, sorry, it's Kansas. Also, I don't know where the top went for the freaking stove I have, but I mean, it freaking wrecked it. So, this is gonna be fun today, because holy smokes, I didn't see that. Good Lord. Talk about some damage. So, we gotta get this thing moved back into position. And, man, just shows you what the wind can do. Plus, also at work, I mean, it was playing with everything from the electricity to who knows what else. So, that's what's going on. We got some chores to do. I gotta go back in, get some keys, get some mowers moved, and we'll hopefully get some things straightened out, because I've got straps to put this thing on, got weighted containers, and we have work. So, I'm going to start blabbing and get things moved. Alright. After doing some thinking and moving, here's stage one. Workbench, metal bench used to be here. Now it's over here. Cleaner. Bulk stock's going to be up on top. I got to cut these up. Plasma cutter, torch, whatever I got. On another day, break those down. The wood and T-posts are going to be up against the garage. Now, instead of moving the Dayton to get to the cherry picker to move it, what I'm going to do next is move the building back in place, pull that leg back into position, and hammer that sucker down. Try and find a way to sneak Workhorse around, or I just may use brute force. But cut these ties off, reposition those, and I got some ratchet straps. Have 4 of them, just run of the mill ratchet straps, standard, nothing fancy. They'll do the job, as if I'm gonna spend expensive straps on just holding this down. Plus also I got some more eyelet holders for the roof to try and help out with things. As you can see, there's a bunch that are missing. So I'm going to get on that and just start doing things. Also, if you've noticed, I'm not cooking anything. I have a fire going in here. Well, charcoal burning, getting all the rust and everything off of the grill. That way when I go to use it next, I can actually use it but also it helps cleans and sanitizes it. So that's what's going on there. Now, moving this, I'm going to have to start over back there, work my way this way, and then just start inching it over after I cut the cables. So this is going to be fun. Well, that went in easier than I expected. It just didn't move it too far. And that one front one was a pain to bend back. Plus also, this is how strong the wind was. I mean, that is in the ground deep. Look how much it wallowed it out. I mean, wow. Now, I've got to dig up, I got to unscrew all 4 of these and replace them. And instead of where they're at, I'm going to bring them over here because the wind back here blows for that direction, this way, all the time. So that's what's going to happen. And then hopefully the battery's charged enough. I can hopefully try and fire up the Dayton, get it moved completely out of the way, get Workhorse in here, get the cherry picker dragged out, those 2 stall mats taken care of, and get those in position over on this side. That way I can do some work when the time comes. And also I've got to get the containers out of toolbox. He's sitting just right over here. The weight I have in the back here for wintertime. These monsters, get all these suckers out and strap them or chain them down to the building. Try and help keep the dang thing in place. And try and keep this thing from happening again. Of course, what I may end up doing is down on the bottom, because I can get the square stock easy, is welding in just some extra support on the very bottom of these, excluding there, because that is where I'm going to be doing a lot of work. As far as the driver's side, passenger side is going to be another story, but that's another day. So I've got some undigging to do and so forth. This is going to be fun. Alright, had a raid toolbox out of 2 of my yellow straps, my big good ones, but they were the only ones that would stretch over the roof, down to each side. Do some of my weight, which is, that's partially filled with sand, the rest is water on all 4 corners. I'm going to top them off with water because the sand is going to absorb the water, and it's just going to add extra weight to keep this thing down. Now, on this back side, to keep it from bellowing, like I said before, we're going to take 4 T-posts, use the last of my straps to make sort of like a windbreak to keep that thing from bellowing and ripping. Because I still got 4 of these suckers, and it's going to work. Plus also I got to thinking, another package of those, 2 more big straps, and some more anchors. I'll be able to have this thing strapped down good and tight, and it ain't gonna move at all, which is what I need because I love this building. I mean, stood up to winter, just the winds kicked up, and it's like, oh good Lord, what am I gonna do? So I'm gonna stop yakking and get back to work because I gotta drive at least 3 posts and go from there. Actually, I'll show you what I'm end up doing. Is actually I just may need 2, one behind each of the poles. See here and here, and go from there. So I'm gonna go find the post driver and get to it. Fun. Alright, here's what we came up with. Well, I came up with. It's looped around here. It's nice and tight. Did it on both ends first. I mean, these two are tight, and this center one just cinches them together to where when this blows out, it has a stop right here and just basically does not bellow out and rip itself apart. Now, let's go check the battery for the Dayton, because if that's done, this is getting moved. You need to get that cherry picker out of the way, but the Dayton needs to fire up and run, because that thing is a royal pest at times. So let's see. Yeah, 75%, more than enough. Alright, I'm going to hook this up, see if she breathes to life. Rotten pest. Alright, got workhorse going. Got to collapse the cherry picker. Forgot about doing that. Get the legs up, but first I got to yank it back so it gets loose. So, right on, yeah, hook up the winch on workhorse and just yank her back. Then we're going to disconnect the legs, shove them in, get it shoved in a corner. Probably just right up against the building on the stall mat. So, let's see if she moves. Easier than I expected. So, gotta collapse the legs and then put her together and get her shoved into the corner. And then that's out of the way and I can call it a day. And I'll go over what we've done, so fun time. Alright, tubes, we're done for the day. Now, I mean, we got a lot done today. Well, as far as getting this thing ready for the wind, still got some more improving to do, but other than that, it's set. Gotta buy more ratchet straps and so forth, but here's what we happened to get done. First off, got all this area cleared out. The wood and everything, that's going to probably go out to the barn and be used out there or stored out there. The metal, it's over there now. Cleared up this space here for other storage. Now the building, dug up all the tie downs. Got ratchet straps all four corners. Got water and sand in those. They're tied down, helping keeping this thing planted. And on the back here, 3 T-posts with a ratchet strap in between all of them. And this should help. Now, as far as cleanup goes, I mean, it looks a lot better than what it was. Took the afternoon, but hey, it's done. And now we can move on to phase 2, which is going to be this other area, which I'm walking to right now. Got to recover the cement mixer, get this on, get the body parts uncovered, retarped, another tarp, and then all these tires have got to get to the barn. And I mean, all the Michelins, the Dodge Durango wheels, these other tires have got to get to the barn. That way, when it's all, they're out of here, I can move this over, probably put the engine in here, and just go from there. That way it's covered. And then I have the front area to work on the blazer. Plus also I'm going to be moving the little stove someplace else, but we'll see. Plus also after that, and also I got to get that covered back up. But after we get all that, my shed, I mean, it's a wreck. What do you expect? It's a wreck. I've got to go through it, got another shelving unit, which is going to go right here. I'm going to put all my smelting equipment on it. I'm going to buy another one, probably from Walmart, stick it back there, put some more welding supplies and everything on it. Try and clear this up. The igloo, that's for something else. So, other than that, pretty productive day. Not what I wanted to do, but hey, you got to do some cleanup, especially in the spring. And this wind is wicked, and it's got me a little worried for winter. I mean, not winter, summer. Forgive me, summer. Good Lord, I get my seasons mixed up. But then again, we may be in for one wet summer or dry summer. I don't know, but it's got me a little worried as far as that goes. So, like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you guys all later. Follow me on Facebook. I'm still thinking of getting an Instagram, but I'm thinking hard on it. So, I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace.